Hello, this is Bryce Brewer with Grace Technologies. Here today to talk to you about our panel mount nodes, and that includes our CloudGates, ControlGates, and just the panel mount node. So we often get asked by our customers, what's the difference between a panel mount node, a CloudGate, and a ControlGate? Well, we have one of each right here in front of you. So this one's actually a panel mount node, this one's a CloudGate, and this one's a ControlGate. From the front, you might see some differences, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's indicative of what it is. So the panel mount node sitting here, this one is a child in the network. So it typically has hardwired sensors into the device that it is gathering information from and sending to one of these two. And these are the parents. So this one is a CloudGate. So that means it has connection to the cloud and only to the cloud via Wi-Fi or LTE. Our current carriers are Verizon and AT&T. The ControlGate, on the other hand, takes it one step further. It can have just a control integration like Ethernet IP or MODBUS TCP IP into your control system, or it can have both. So now we'll take a look at some of the communication options on these and what that does for us. For communication options, all three of these do have Zigbee compatible 802.15.4 communication. Zigbee communication is the local communication between the child and the parent. And in this case, we do only have Zigbee because it does not have any connection to any other type of system. These two, you'll notice, do have different types of antennas here. So this one is LTE. And in this case, it happens to be a AT&T one, but we can do Verizon as well. And this one is Wi-Fi. I know this because of the different antennas, but our customers might not. A unique thing that we're able to do with our panel mount nodes is that these can be powered off of just a battery, since they're not on all the time like the CloudGate or the ControlGate. This is the battery that you'll see in our vibration and temperature node that powers the device as well as handles the communication. So now if we look more at the application side of things, bringing in sensors and that type of information, we'll look at the back where we can see our terminal blocks where we can route those sensors in. So the nice thing is we do have our familiar Grace port, so it is IP65, as well as giving us the ability to do custom text on here to where our wiring diagram is essentially on the device to make it very easy for a field install. So you'll notice we do have one thermistor currently plugged in. So this would be great if you wanted a panel temperature from your different CloudGates or ControlGates panel mount nodes in the network. And that's a very low cost addition. So you'll notice that we do have the terminals labeled like this is A1, A2, A3, and A4 for our different types of analog sensors that you can bring in. This particular one does have 0 to 5 volt or 0 to 10 volt type sensors, but we do have a bunch of different options that we won't be covering in this video, but there are other resources out there for that. So we can bring in things like RTDs, Rogowski coils, thermistors, 4 to 20 milliamp sensors, and more. This one does also have RS-485 communication, as well as some other communication protocols that you can bring in. So moving on from the panel mount node, the other interesting one from the application side is we do have on this one our RJ45 to bring this into the control network. So this one is an Ethernet IP module that allows this data to be sent onto the control network as well as the cloud. We are currently working on a full add-on profile, a custom AOP. But we do have it functioning for rollout using an XML and L5X integration. And other things to note is you do have your 5 volt power and ground and 24 volt in ground on the back of this. So these are basically modular devices that you choose what you want, and we build it up to meet those needs here at our factory here at Davenport, Iowa. Thanks for watching.